Audio Jungle.
Part of the discussions by NEC today focused on the flood response situation, and the presentation was led by the Honorable Minister for Water Resources and Sanitation. And as we know, the country is facing a national emergency with regards to flooding. And the report so far indicates that it's been quite a major national disaster, if you like. We're called upon to note that to date, that about 34 states have been affected, 217 local governments, 1,374,557 persons already affected, and 740,743 were displaced nationwide, 321 persons dead, and 2,854 injured. About 201,000 houses affected, and 258,000 cultivated farmlands also destroyed or affected by the ravaging flood. Council deliberated on the actions, particularly at the subnational level, and called upon the SEMA, the various state emergency management agencies, to up their game and increase the collaboration with the National Emergency Management Agency, that's NEMA. But finally also some resolutions were reached in terms of how we deepen the coordination and the response. First, it was resolved that the ministry, that's the Federal Ministry of Water Resources and Sanitation, to conduct an integrity review of all the waterways and dams across the country. There was serious emphasis on the need for a massive program of dredging or desilting of the waterways, and have a firm program of continuous desilting almost on an annual basis of our waterways. And the council also urged the state governments that have not submitted their reports on flood report, on the status of the flood and the management in their states, to do so immediately, those that haven't done so. And then, as a recognition, Council noted that the Green Climate Fund should have an infrastructure resilience fund component as a major part of this fund. And then also it was observed that there are some critical parts of the country that are very massively ravaged by this flooding, particularly southeast, south, that are completely omitted in the ongoing programs of construction of dams and so on, at least to act as speed bumps along the highways, particularly the River Niger, as it were. And I think, so the summary is that Council considered the national emergency and the responses so far, the damages affected, the coordinations taking place, especially between the states and the federal, and then also outlined some further steps to be taken. Thank you very much.
Audio Jungle.